Ooh, case time.
Yes.
White
I'm going
NV5.
Hold on. I was just gonna set that on there, just for the hell of it.
Ooh la la. I can't see my stream preview, but ooh la la. Very, very cool.
Trog is messing everything up.
I think we're live now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm using the backup link.
Perfect. I believe we are live on in the YouTubes now.
In the tubes. All right,
Okay.
let's get this case out. It's a big one.
Get case and build PC
No
good.
one has ever seen this case before. This is the first time we've ever showcased
Yeah, no,
this
first time ever. This is the grand unveiling of the new Fantex NV5. No one's ever seen this case before. No one's ever built in it. No reviews.
case. No review.
This is a first look, insider only.
I love
White
this case so
NV5.
much. I really do. I honestly, I wanted to. As much as I've been building this case, I truly don't mind. Because I really do like this case.
Yeah.
What did we do last week? Was it this case?
I think we built an NV5 last week.
I
as
think
well.
last week we did this another customer build inside this case.
I'm pretty sure it is. We've almost had, and then we have another one after this, which was the one we meant to do the first time before the first two. So either way, we're gonna have 3 back-to-back white.
No, I don't think
NV5s.
we did it 2 weeks ago.
No, but we were regardless because we have the Super that we're waiting on for.
Oh,
Testy's
that
friend.
one, yeah.
So regardless, we were gonna end up with 3.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. See, it's not us. You guys are buying. Well, they look really good. Can't blame you.
Can't blame you, because I also too. My next computer will be in this case. Kyle's newest computer's inside this case. I mean, like, it's hard to get away from it. It's very, very nice case.
Exactly. Clean package to the first one. The one and only owner of an NV5 in white. King Patches, thank you for getting the word out. Love that you're getting the homies in chat. That's awesome. Thank you everyone that's joining. A lot of new faces here. We are live on just about everywhere, so whatever suits your needs, we're there. But yeah, we're Meta PCs. We do custom PC builds, and today we're building a customer build in an NV5 7900 X3D, and some pretty nice hardware here in this board. This is the ASRock Taichi, very, very high-end, super nice looking
You're just getting
NV5
your
board.
thumbprints all over it.
I'll get a little smudgy cleaner. It's right there, actually. It's fine. Love the white. Yeah, it's classy, no matter what. White cables, white case. It's a good look. Love ASRock boards. Yeah, we're loving them too. Everything from like their mid-tier up, their high-end boards especially. I do a lot of higher-end stuff with the water cooling, and the performance that ASRock boards can squeeze out of that just on its own without having to tell it is very, very impressive. Definitely beats even like Asus motherboards in that regard. Their software and their BIOS is incredible.
Yeah, I love the ASRock BIOS is very nice.
So good.
So good. So good.
I have an ASRock Z390 Pro. Yeah, those were great. I just upgraded from the Z390 actually. I had a i9 9900K upgraded to the 7800 X3D. But that Z390 series, that lasted me since that came out. I remember getting the Z390 and the 2080 Ti, and that was like the perfect combo. What's the best PC you sell without crazy RGB to save money? I believe if you check out our metapcs.com, we have a list of ready to ships. The Radguy Pro V2 right now, I believe, is our cheapest budget. I'm assuming there's not a whole lot of RGB going on in those systems, because a lot of it is like add-on stuff. Like fans are great fans. They don't need RGB, but if you do, obviously they're gonna cost a little bit more. Cases don't necessarily come with RGB, but we can always add it type stuff. So by default, there should be a good amount of options without. Yeah, that motherboard is beefy. It's actually a little bit more than a standard ATX.
Yeah.
It's like almost E
It's
ATX.
not E yet.
Yeah, it's not quite, but it's definitely wider than a standard motherboard, and that's just to fit more cooling, I think. Like there's more like M.2 coolers on the side
Oh,
after
yeah.
the memory, which is very, very neat. Not a lot of boards do that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and then we can do the customized builds as well. So we have the configurator where you can pick and choose all of your bits and pieces. We also have water-cooled builds, which you can do everything down to like the fitting color and the accent rings. We have the whole slew of coolant colors and anything you would want to do for your color scheme. Keep it interesting. I'm just him. Thank you for the sub.
Irresistible.
Missed a couple other subs and follows. We appreciate all of it. We just have a very, very small preview. It's about yay big on our screen for scale, and it's very hard to read.
Banana for scale.
Yeah, sorry. Now that I can measure it, it's that big for scale. Thank you for the sub. What would you recommend for video editing and streaming? That 4070 Ti and the 4070 Ti Super. Fantastic cards with dual NVENC encoders. That means that it's even more efficient for
Fantastical.
streaming, so you can both play games and stream at the same time. Nox, thank you for the sub, dude. We got Wolverine still over on the Twitch chat. How's it going?
Boop, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep.
Haven't seen you in a minute, dude. Can we snuggle? I think Connor offers snuggles.
Yes, I do. I have a snuggle at home service.
Yeah.
I will come snuggle you all night.
Carson Moore says, so far for the color combo, I would call it the Stormtrooper. Dude, we love like tuxedo builds where we can do like a black and white, like just super clean, minimalistic. Aaron, thank you for the sub. And just like, yeah, keep it as sleek as possible. That's one of my favorite. The only way I'm the only one typing almost. I don't know if you mean it over in the chat. We are live everywhere, so YouTube just went up like a few minutes ago. For some reason didn't go live, so hello all the YouTube people. It's actually been a minute since we were live. We couldn't get our account doing things, so we should be good now. But as P7 says, so is this like a computer building ASMR? It might just be a thing.
A little bit.
I think it might be. We got some like
Wee
chill
little
lo-fi
bit.
type stuff going on in the background. It's a whole vibe, you know?
It's a whole vibe, you know?
Mhm.
Whole vibe.
Thunder Bear, I was told to ask Chris for a new PC. This would be the place for a new PC. Thank you for not asking for a free one.
Right?
We
We'll
can
do
in fact
free
provide new ones. Why is this light flickering again? Why? I need to get new power thingies. I think I talked about that before. You can't even tell, it's just like on the camera.
Yeah, on the camera it's flickering.
It's running out of battery, so you're seeing the refreshing as it's charging. Like our eyes can't see that. It's pretty wild.
Interesting.
Yo, sometimes do an Iron Man build. If we could get licensing from Disney, absolutely.
I mean, you mean like color scheme.
True.
Like
we
a
could
gold-
do
like a gold
like a
red.
red and gold and like silver kind of mech style stuff. We could do that. We just probably couldn't put it like the Iron Man on it. That's an issue. We actually just did the avatar build for someone over in chat that won it. That was through Disney. Actually approved that, and we were able to use their artwork and their assets to do their actual game theme system for.
Well, wasn't it Disney approved AMD to do all that, and then AMD approved
Right, yeah.
us to do it?
And technically it went like there was Ubisoft in there somewhere as well. So there was like 3 layers of like approval and then us to be able to do a build like that. So working with actual brands and copyrighted stuff is not easy. Because you want to do it right, obviously. You don't want to piss off Disney.
Don't want to piss off Disney.
You really don't want to do that.
The powerful overlord of Disney.
Queen Patches over on Twitch. How's it going? I'm so excited.
Hey, oh, big rich.
Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. Got Trey over in chat. How you doing? Yep, so today, I think I mentioned it just a bit ago, but we are building one of our customers' systems right here. So they're over in the Twitch chat right now, Queen Patches. This is her system. This is going to be one hell of a gaming rig. Very, very clean, very nice looking. But we also take requests, that's the word I'm looking for. We take requests for your build to get built on stream just like this. So if you place your order, if you can leave a little comment or a note or reach out to one of our salespeople, we're more than happy to help.
Ah, there's Queen Patches.
Yep.
We doing it.
Virgie, how's it going, dude? Good to have you back.
I think I need this one to be longer.
How long does it take to make a single PC? At this point, it kind of averages out to probably like a good hour and a half,
Well,
maybe
until
2
the
hours.
PC finds their love, they're typically always single.
Yeah, I mean, you can only do so much to help it.
Mm-hmm.
You can dress it up a little bit,
Yeah, you know, and sometimes, you know, it's okay to be single. You know,
Sometimes your build just doesn't have
you get to
game.
go. You get to go to some good parties too. I love going to like some like mingling, you know, single mingles.
I'm so excited to see the performances like that CPU. Hubba, absolutely. Yeah, the 7900 X3D is a hell of a CPU. I recently upgraded to the 7800 X3D, and I've been loving it. Has been a dream of a CPU. Will last for a very long time. Virgie, yep, pretty much answered your question. We got another NV5, very common, but we're doing a bunch of customer builds. They're all ordering these, so we got a lot. I just want some handsome hands on my build.
Ooh.
Live.
Well, hello. Is that who said that?
Die.
I am so spicy.
I struggle with the 7800 X3D versus the 7900 X3D. Yeah, I could see that. It's like they are very, very, very close.
Close
Yeah.
to what?
Like performance-wise, like when you like the cost performance of the 78 versus 79, it's like, and
I
like
was
certain games,
joking.
like for me, Tarkov is my main. The 78 actually performs better than the 79, which is very interesting.
That's because nobody plays Tarkov. At least no one with quality.
No
plays
one,
Tarkov.
no one with taste.
No one with taste.
No one
plays
that doesn't
Tarkov.
hate themselves. Kitchetta says they got the screen set up, and damn, it's sick.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, dude. It was the cache memory that sold it for me? Yep. There's some tasks that I could take advantage of that. Virgie asked what GPU we're working with. It is the 4060 Ti going in there. Yeah, Kato, you're exactly right. It has more of the 3D cache, which games like Tarkov that are poorly optimized really, really like. Why do you use a powered screwdriver? Because we build a lot of computers.
And I mean, they're not very strong.
Yeah, and then they're also
These things are
like,
not high torque. They're meant for electronics.
Yeah, their next question was, is it torque to a specific thing? It's not torque specifically, but it's for electronics. It does not have a lot of torque. Like, there's some things that it literally couldn't unscrew that were already screwed into the case. Like,
Yeah,
they're
and it's
pretty
not
weak.
like I'm gonna use that little hand drill to drill in a screw into wood.
Right.
No, it'll barely move.
Yeah, when you're building 10, 15 systems a day, it helps to
Yeah.
save a little.
My
time
wrists
on the
start to
screen.
hurt. My
Yeah.
fingers start to hurt.
We don't need people getting like carpal tunnel over here just because they're building computers all day.
Hey. Will that fit?
I play Tarkov. It is a bit insane. Easy games are forgettable. Yeah, Tarkov's a game you don't forget because every time you die, you just grill yourself over it. You never forget when you die.
Never forget.
How do you feel about doing a horror build?
Horror. I mean, like
Maybe you gotta wait a little bit.
like
It says
what, like a Vegas horror.
like a Chucky build,
Oh,
like
horror.
a Freddy Krueger.
Oh, I got excited for something else.
Yeah, it's like the Vegas Strip, but on the but in a PC build. Yeah, Kato. You're right.
Like a brothel board.
yeah,
Yeah. That's what I want.
one of those. I don't know which one's gonna come first, but we could probably do the one.
Oh, I know who's gonna come first.
That's why.
Set you up for that one.
Yes, you did.
Uh,
Anyways, a horror build. Yes.
indeed. Yeah.
I would love to do some horror themed stuff.
Gemini Mind says we're lurking. Glad to see you, dude. We appreciate you for lurking. Anyone that's there that doesn't engage in chat, all good. We love having you here. Enjoy.
Hi, hello. Answer
Sit back,
me.
relax, all of that.
Answer
Hello.
me, please. Answer. What is it?
Answer.
What are you
What are we
asking?
answering?
What are we? Yeah, what
Anna,
are we
what's up?
answering? Ask it again because we don't have control of the chat, so it's gone. I swear to God, if you're asking for a, you can't say hi.
Well, I haven't gotten to your message yet. There's so many. Oh, you also just see YouTube chat. I forget that. We see 3 different platforms like merged in.
Oh yeah, if you're just seeing YouTube,
There
chat,
might not be other
we have
messages,
Twitch,
but
Kick,
we are
YouTube,
reading
a ton. We have a ton.
people.
It goes very fast.
We are trying. It might take a second.
Make fun of Zach over his beard for me. I know. I said something the day I saw it. I was like, what the fuck?
Full clean.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was clean shaven.
Clean shaven. Favorite PC case color? Still like a clean, just simple, classic black case. You know, nothing crazy. This would stand out in my apartment more than I would want it to.
Yeah.
As much as I like the system and it's gonna look awesome, Thank you for the sub, funny vids. But yeah, as much as I would like a system like this, it would not look great in my apartment.
Oh, there you go. Now he's on Twitch. He said he switched over. I mean, I wish there was more companies out there doing some crazy colored PC cases. But I mean, like, of course, you're gonna find black. You're gonna find white. I definitely prefer white. My PC at home, everything's white. So is my girlfriend's. Hers is all white and pink and all that.
Doppelganger actually asked a pretty good question. Can we see the chat, like of a chat view for you guys? There's actually a reason that we don't have like the chat over on screen right here like we used to. Twitch essentially just added multi-stream to something that they let you do that isn't against TOS. But the fine print of that is that we still can't put the chat from other platforms right here. It could still only be Twitch. The other platforms don't care. So that's something that as soon as it's corrected, we will for sure have that back here so that you guys can see everyone else's, because it is really weird talking to someone on a platform and then no one else can read it, and then they're like, who are you talking to? Right? We're not talking to ghosts, we promise. You guys are here somewhere.
I'm talking to ghosts. I have many voices I talk to. Many voices.
His voice is in my head.
Voices in my head, running through my head.
Gav is not cool. What's up, dude?
Cab is not cool.
Yeah, you can do what Plunder does and just have all 3 streams pulled up at the same time. Be insane. Do that. What CPU GPU combo is your fave? I don't know. I mean, like, bang for the buck right now, like 14.7 with a 4070 Ti or something like that would be like a killer system.
Honestly, even like I said, if you still want to go more budget, doing an i5 with a
even a 14th
i5
gen
with a
i5.
4060.
You want i5
you're
4060.
you're still gonna get some great equipment.
Even a 14th gen i5 with a 4070 Ti is still capable. If you wanted to stream, you bump that up to an i7 with that 4070 Ti, and you can do like basically a dual encoder, pretend you had 2 systems type stream setup. Pretty badass. What are you guys building right now? We are building a customer system for Queen Patches.
Queen Patches right there.
Over in the Twitch chat.
The Twitch chat.
This is a all-white system, pretty much as we could. We got the Tai Chi board in there, which isn't white, but that's still one of my favorites. But yeah, it's a 4060 Ti, 7900X 3D, 32 gigabytes of Kingston B6000. Very nice. Thomas Arden says, what about AMD? What's it? Oh, for that 7800X 3D and a 7700 XT, 7800 XTX if you want to be even fancier about it. But that 7800X 3D is like my favorite CPU right now that I just actually upgraded to. Well worth it. You have an AMD, right?
No.
All Intel.
All Intel.
All Intel.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, my girlfriend's PC is, I just built hers AMD, and then mine's Intel. So
Gotcha.
I mean, I have no like strong loyalty to either or. I think they're both great.
Sure. Yeah, I mean that's really the sweet spot right now. AMD's filling is that you really could not go wrong right now on the Intel versus AMD spectrum. It's
They're
many great
literally in the
options out
same
there.
family.
So many great options.
The sinister unknown.
Is there a reason you don't have MSI options? Sometimes it's just an availability thing. We work very closely with a lot of vendors and different brands and partners. Some of them are more easy to work with than others.
We used to have a lot of MSI stuff, but yeah, I mean, it all just changes. It's not like
Yeah, we rotate through parts pretty much all the time.
sometimes we can find products that we can partner with and get some good discounts on a lot of bulk stuff.
Yeah.
And all other times we
Well,
just
just like
sometimes
relations.
sometimes a certain line of motherboards come out that we just straight up don't like.
Yep.
So we won't buy them. Yeah, it's always just going to be up in the air. Things are just going to be constantly changing. This industry, that's just how it is.
If I email my components, could you recommend upgrades? Not to me personally, but we do have the Little Floating Head or Drew in chat. He's someone that can help you absolutely with your component selections.
With your component selection.
Yep.
Every time
someone
I
that
do
told
this
me they have
case-
an R5 3600 and a 1650 and they get 170 frames in Fortnite.
Well, Fortnite's not
maybe-
like crazy demanding,
Yeah, so
right?
that's already not like a super intensive game. Like I could already picture maybe 100 frames 1080p. Maybe if you turn the settings all to low on 1080p, maybe even downscale just a hair. Maybe you can hit 170. Like it's
Pudding!
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely squeezing performance there. Okay, thank you for the sub. Their name was just
Okay.
okay.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
How do I go into those super cool custom cases just for partners? Absolutely not. If you're referring to like the case prints or the water cooling, I actually have a great example I can bring over here that I meant to show off just a bit ago. We do offer that for just about anyone on our website. We do have custom case printing as an option, or if it was something more specific you want to reach out about.
Anytime we do this case, I'm just typically hidden the entire time. Every time we do these big, tall cases, you just never see me.
You want a step stool?
No.
We got one.
Get a step stool. Then I'll be like working down the whole time. But there's no way to win. You just can't win.
Heyo. I missed that. Sorry, whoever subbed or followed. I appreciate you for being you. So if you're referring to like the case prints and the custom stuff, we just did a case print here. This is for Sour Boys. If you're familiar with Oompa, he owns a candy company, and you know maybe there's some future things coming in the works.
What's with
that.
all those crazy like weird looking long cables?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. So this is a water-cooled system that we did a little bit of a different take on. So we did the soft line tubing with MDPCX sleeving. So this is typically what people do one-off hand-sleeved cables from, like for your 24-pin over there. But the cable company makes a larger diameter so we can sleeve tubing like this, and it looks super clean. Got two different colors in there. One's like a kind of like a purplish pink, and one's like that hot pink color. So just to kind of fill in and tie in some of the case print colors here. Before I have to spin it around, I can show you the back panel design there. Maybe
Candy.
just some of the future things in the works there. But all very, very cool. And something that we can do for just about anyone, any business, any streamer, any influencers out there that want something cool and custom like this. We could do the full 360 degree. Even on the top down here, we can see we painted that top panel to match. Turns out very, very nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful day.
Your YouTube description is still the same as last week. Yeah, our YouTube went up late, and I don't think it even updated when we did our stream title stuff. So I don't know why it's being
What was
weird.
last week's?
I have no idea. Something with Chris and Connor, I'm sure. Is the side panel supposed to be on? It can be. Right now I just have it off just to show off the cables. Or sorry, the cable sleeving.
The sleeving.
For the tubing.
And the tubing looks really nice and long too, because it's supposed to look like the sour candy and all that.
Yeah.
Sour candy strips. And then everything turns on and it's all pink.
You guys can check out the Sour Boys lineup if you guys wanted to see some of the stuff that they do. Possibly some future collabs of sort on its way.
I want me some sour candy.
We'll see.
Gotta get that pink back. Oh, there's a blue and pink. That looks nice.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why the case thing right here. Plunger says, "Come get deep and cool with us." YouTube title. Huh.
Oh,
That's not the most
yeah. We're not
exciting.
doing anything deep cool right now. Well, I mean, the cooler is deep cool, or a CPU cooler, but that is last week's. Oh no, see, that's what we did on last week's stream. The deep cool computer. We didn't do one of these. So two weeks ago, I
Okay.
think we did an
I
MV5.
somehow just completely just left my mind.
Yeah, just totally forgot.
Can this stop flickering? It is so distracting.
Just bothering you. I think it's only bothering you though, no one else.
What if I lower it?
Yeah, I mean, I can barely remember what we do on these streams anymore. I'm not hating your prices are so high on my Countrywide Arctics for 1K. What country are you in? And like the whole computer is 1,000? Well, you have to also put into effect that like labor costs, parts cost, shipping costs, CPU. It's not like, I mean, the GPU itself costs us, $300, and
Yeah,
then
that's
another
also as Kato explains, it's
another $300 for the CPU, and then you have all the fans in case, and another 100 and something for the power supply. I mean, like there's a ton that go into it.
yeah. I mean that kind of is the price range right now. Getting into PC building is pretty much at that like $1,000 range if you want it to like last. You can definitely squeeze in like a lower budget for like I don't know, say $800. Rusty, thank you for the sub. But at that point, you're looking for either older gen hardware or used hardware.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to stay newer gen CPU with that 3060 Ti, yeah, you're pretty much at that $1,000. Plus, you're also ordering it
Yeah.
from a company that has to keep the lights on.
Yes. I mean, sure, if you're just buying the GPU by itself, yeah, no,
Right.
you can get that for $350.
Exactly.
That's just the GPU though. I mean, yeah. So you're paying for the build. You're paying for the people who built it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that go into
the
it.
QC, the quality control, the benchmarks, and the testing
The
that we do to
warranties.
make sure. The warranties.
You're paying for the warranties,
There's a lot that goes into pre-built computers.
the tech support.
Helps a lot of people kind of sleep at night, especially the people that didn't want to go in touch with like computer hardware themselves anyway. So we try to give them that peace of mind. Gabagool says, have you tried Optimum Tech's
Gabagool.
trick to airflow? I think you're talking about that sloped ramp.
You're paying for
thing.
Connor's. You're paying for my face.
Yeah,
there.
you're paying for his sticker on the back.
Yes, you're paying for when I put my sticker on these computers.
Gabagool, are you mentioning that like 45-degree like slope tube thing
Gabagool.
that like brings in that bottom fan? I forgot what case he made that specifically for, but yeah. Definitely looked cool. It seemed pretty damn efficient. Just directing air a little bit more specifically instead of just throwing it in this way. It
talking about?
basically ramped that bottom fan up at the board.
Whom and what are you
Optimum-
talking about?
It's like a YouTuber that made a like
Oh.
3D printed like air duct basically to
Oh.
like guide the fan air
Ah,
at components.
Interesting.
Just so it's not just randomly just filling around inside the case.
Sounds like you need to step up your game and make some 3D printed stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get those fans.
Green Cobra says I'm going to sleep. Good night. Have a good night, sir. Thank you for joining
what?
us.
What? You not want to go to sleep? You want to go to sleep? No one give you permission to leave. I
Gas
certainly
says it
didn't.
doesn't have to cost a lot. I have $400
I
with
didn't
a
hear the safe word.
1660 and an i5 8600K. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant by you can still get that lower budget, but you have to go into older gen or used hardware, which
Yeah.
we don't typically do because we're always buying bulk newer gen hardware.
Yeah, we have to stay with newer
Exactly.
to keep up with everyone else.
So we're not building systems with i5 8600Ks. We have to build with newer 13th or 14th gen.
we don't even
parts,
use
and to
13th.
get
No,
into that.
we moved away from 13th.
Yeah,
we don't even do
have
13th gen
13th
anymore. We
parts,
only do
so-
14th.
If you try to stay relative and you try to stay with the new, it's
We have to. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to do new. I mean, I know like we can offer some used. We're looking into that.
there's a
maybe.
recipe to it.
Yeah, we're looking into doing a used PC program to where it is going to be older gen stuff.
And that'll help us get more into that lower price tier.
But even then, it might stick with like a more of a local thing, not really like shipping out.
right.
Kind of like a come to the showroom.
Kind of way to
just
test
need
the
to-
waters. We do
Yeah.
have a showroom here in Arizona, so people can bring in their old hardware and computers to get upgraded here. We don't offer that for people just yet that are outside of the AZ area, but if you're here, you can bring it in, and we can mess with your hardware, fix some minor system issues, or even just upgrade and swap out components. Gabagool says, I love that black and pink PC in front of you. Thank you, dude. This is an influencer build we just finished for Oompa, if you're familiar with him. And his work, he owns a candy company called Sour Boys on the front. So
Sour Boys.
just kind of hinting to some future collabs of sorts that we'll be doing with Meta PCs and them.
Gabagoo. I just can't help. I can't help it. I gotta keep saying it.
What a 7600X bottleneck of 4060? I think so.
Who was that?
Bob and Boob. Bob and-
7600X bottleneck of 4060? No,
I don't think so.
no. Okay, what's next? Let's do
Yep, exactly as Kid Shadow says.
plug in this
He
bad
just
boy.
came in today and we helped him out swapping to a Y70 Touch. Very, very cool system. I actually just finished the first water-cooled build, which I was so sad I wanted to show that on stream today because I haven't seen a whole lot of water-cooled builds in the Y70, and the customer
Came and
already picked it up.
Couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait.
Couldn't wait. Just gotta get
They
it.
heard it was done. They drove on by and they were like, I need
I'm
this
on my
now.
way.
Yep, and I'll be there in a minute.
Put in my 2 weeks and I was gone.
Took the day off work. He was like, I'm picking that up right now.
Yes. I don't blame him. Looked damn good.
Yep, yep. Exactly, kid. You got to see it. Redford, how's it going, dude?
Hello.
Good to have you. Yeah, Queen Patches, I'm sure you're itching for that. Wow, I cannot read that whole name, but thank you for the sub, dude.
Why couldn't you
Appreciate
read it? Read faster.
That
You
wasn't
need to be better
even-
with your reading.
I don't think that was English. I think they just like took the keyboard and went, eh.
A catwalk. A
Sanjith,
catwalk
I think
across
that
the
was. Thank you
keyboard.
for the sub, dude. Again, my sub notifications are like tiny on my screen, and then it's like a fraction of that screen to fill in this other screen. It's
Full unlimited power.
itty bitty little 80 bill.
What does it say? That's Aladdin. I can't remember what he says.
Gavin's not cool. Asked H9 Flow or a Y60. Which side do you put the 45 on? Do you put the 45 on the back? Or you put the 45 at the
H9
front?
Flow or Height Y60? I can't decide for my future.
Which corner are we chopping here?
Well,
Flow, we lose
speaking
this
of,
corner. Y60, we lose this corner.
Kid Shadow, we literally just switched out his H9 Flow and
It's
moved
true.
to the
That was
Y70.
an H9 Flow, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just switched out his H9 Flow to the Y70.
Yep.
Personally, I think the height cases look better.
Yeah, I'm more with the height
Um,
cases. Height's doing some really cool things. That Y70.
Yeah, the Y70 is sweet.
Such a cool build, perfect for water cooling. I just finished the first one of those. Fits
If you can
two,
get your hands on one of those Y70s,
yeah,
do
fits
that.
Two 360 millimeter radiators perfectly. Plenty of cooling support, and you still have that like, is it a 1440p or 4K touchscreen? I think
it's a
1440.
4K.
4K.
Yeah, it's a
touchscreen.
little 4K
Yeah,
touchscreen.
with like 10-point touch, and it's basically just a whole tablet built in. It's wild.
Pretty sweet, eh?
10 p.m. here in Scotland. Says Angie.
Scotland.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Sounds like it's time for a beer.
Ken in the night.
Hell, it's 1 p.m. here, and I already had a beer.
I want to visit Scotland.
You should. It's nice.
I still haven't seen any of Europe.
You should. It's nice.
I'm sure.
Me neither. I've never been.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. I don't think either of us has ever
Nope.
gone anywhere. I've moved a lot, but
I've
in the
traveled
US.
across the states. I've traveled across the country a couple times. Done some
Quinn
fun
Patches
stuff.
says you'll hear it talk once and be in love with a Scottish accent. Yeah. I think we do like a good Scottish accent, huh?
Yes.
Virgie says it's 1 p.m. No, it is actually 3 p.m.
No, yeah. I was just saying. At 1 p.m. I was already drinking beers. 5 p.m. somewhere. Am I right?
Small pee-pee. What? Small.
I'm here from Kids Shmoo Pee-Pee. Hello, Shmoo Pee-Pee. I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
Welcome to the stream, dude.
Get that micro penis game going on. I'm here for you, man. We gotta stick together.
Yeah. You got your guy here.
Shmoo
He's here for
Pee-Pee.
Most computer proficient community you worked / visited at?
Who's that? Most computer proficient. Most computer proficient community? I mean, this is quite literally the only job I've ever had that involved computers.
Yeah. I mean, this is for sure a niche. Like what we do here is.
Yeah.
And then before this, I was self-employed doing this specifically.
OnlyFans. He was
Like,
self-employed doing
just
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans and this.
OnlyFans.
And then I got to
He'd
bring
build
this
a
over.
computer and then he'd get to the after dark
Yes.
session,
Uh-huh.
and then he would like nakedly bang the computer.
PC building after dark got a little spicy. Really did. There's no taming it. Got banned from Kick.
Yeah, like it's just.
And if
I
Kick
couldn't-
banned you,
I couldn't
like, you
handle
know
the
you did
spiciness
something.
anymore. It's just too spicy. I couldn't handle it. It got too hot. PC after dark. Oh wait, speaking of, that's my Twitch name. PC after dark.
Is it actually?
Yeah, that's mine and Brian's.
I like that. It's a
It
good
stands
name.
for his Twitch name is Pyro, and then all my stuff is Con Man.
PC after dark's a good name.
Yeah, that's why we chose it. Oh, and also too, I have built PCs drunk on that stream. This entire time I've been.
when I was there.
What?
Kitchetta wants to know where that was when I was there. Yeah, there's a special room in the back.
Oh, what, the-
we hide that. That's not at the front of the building.
I was just saying the entire time I've been talking, it's like I'm Wilson from Home Improvement. All you can just see
Again,
is
we
my
have
eyes.
a step stool.
Yeah. All you can see is my eyes.
Just always build like this, like off to the side. Just build systems like
Yeah.
like let me just screw in the motherboard there.
Are those tube sleeves or just large tubes? These are tube sleeves.
Yes, these are sleeved softline tubes. This is MDPCX tubing.
Okay, what do
Really,
now?
really cool company, really cool brand. They have an infinite amount of shades of all types of colors, and you can do both full-length cable, like the cable lock cables way back there, or these guys. Cool look. Thank you, John from Liquid House,
Small
for
pee-pee.
doing cool shit in the water cooling industry.
Pee-pee. You're so sick of that light, aren't you?
I'm so over it. So over it. I'm waiting for my new chargers to come in so they keep up with the power draw of those.
Heyo.
Belade, thank you for the sub.
Belade.
Belade.
Baby, baby, let it rip.
I do have another thing to tease at some point. Why not?
Oh,
now?
you're such a tease.
I know, I try to be. I spend a lot of time on these things.
Why are you always edging me? Yeah, the new printing on backplates.
This is all we get to say about what this is.
It's a
Backplate. This is all we get to say.
It's just a backplate. There's nothing
this-
special about it.
this
Stop
design.
acting like it's special. It's just a backplate.
If it looks familiar to anyone, or if anyone might know the artist involved, this is something I've been working on for a very, very long time to do a full
By that he means like 3 days.
designed. Any CSGO people out there know a thing or two about CSGO skins?
CS:GO. See me go.
See me go. If anyone knows the Hyper Beast prints from the game, this
Hyper Beast.
might be the same artist.
Might. No promises.
Might be the same artist. Collaborating on some very, very cool stuff that I can't wait to show the rest of. I just need to actually do it.
And also, Queen Patches got a backplate too for her graphics card.
Yes, you got the abstract white. It's gonna be.
Where did
very
I put?
clean
Oh, I
looking.
was like, we don't. This isn't the exact one, but I grabbed
Yeah.
a big one so it could be seen easily.
Abstract white will look like. It's a very simple, minimalistic. The cool thing about picking a white backplate though is that the LEDs inside will basically
Oh, it just
illuminate the whole
glows.
image. And
It
whatever
glows
setting
so
you
nice.
set for your 3-pin ARGB is basically the color of that top design. So cool thing to do with like monochrome images. Always looks nice.
Yes. So yeah, I won't be attaching the back plate to this right now today, but it definitely, of course, the back plate usually goes on typically after QC when the computer's done and being ready to ship. We attach the back plate, plug it in, pack it all up, blah 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 blah.
Right.
You know, all that jazz.
That's a cute graphics card.
All that jazz.
That's a cute GPU just hanging out there.
Hell yeah! Let's get these white cables.
Jonah
going.
said it's nice to watch you because in my school I'm the strange kid that's interested in PCs. Dude, there is nothing strange about it. That just means you're smarter than all of
Yeah,
them.
it's like, of course you gotta like computers. Where do you get your porn if you don't like computers?
How are you gonna do it?
Oh wait, in
How you gonna do
school? Yeah, no, don't do that.
How are you gonna do it? Nah, dude, it's a fun hobby just like anything else. There's gonna be people that don't have any hobbies and they're gonna shit on you for it. So
It's
it's how it is. It's a good thing. I was the same way. I was running a business through.
You're not shipping
high
this
school and
PC?
Just doing computer
Are
stuff.
you
so-
local? It is.
I
It's
know
a
that
local
is.
one. Well, shit. There we go then. Even easier.
Mhm.
You'll get it way quicker.
West Valley.
Boom.
We love when we don't have to ship a PC. That was a peace of mind. It's like it's gonna arrive.
Well, remember when we first started kind of growing, we hardly ever got local orders.
Oh yeah, no, not until we moved to this new location.
Yeah.
Did we even want to bother with it? Because we didn't have a place for people to like come in, like the showroom.
I remember we would get like one local order every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And then we would make a big deal about it, and we would drop it off to their house in person. We'd film it, do a little content out of
Oh
it.
yeah.
That was all back. Yeah, that was a while ago. We were so happy to get some local PCs, but yeah, now it's like, oh my God! Now, ever since we got this new warehouse, this new showroom, we do so much local work, and I love it.
Maybe with a follow on cloud.
What specs has the PC?
What specs has this build? This is a 7900 X3D with a 4060 Ti, 32 gigabytes of Kingston memory, and the nice ASRock Taichi board that you see there. That is all inside the white NV5 with some RGB.
Yeah. Let's say, wait, King Patches, you said we will bring Truly for the crew? You're gonna bring us some alcohol?
We
I'm
like
sold.
that.
I'm sold. Yes. Trogdor hates it when I drink at work, but I always do.
I think everyone here is a fan of some good seltzers.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
Didn't hear that.
I'll just say this to the microphone, but yeah, it's kind of yeah.
It's not water.
It's not water.
It's not water in there.
I wasn't drinking Yoo-hoo. I refilled that box.
Ew. What'd you do, like Kahlua and like chocolate syrup? How'd you get that?
You know what? I needed a little sugar boost. You know.
How'd you do that?
Kahlua and chocolate
I'm trying to
syrup.
think how you made that out of liquor.
That's where your mind went. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
How do you make milky liquor?
Uh,
Got sent by I'm Six Wheels. Yes, sir. Awesome to have you here. We love Six Wheels. Glad we could help him out with his PC build, and he was having some issues not too long ago.
might let you drive the car if you're nice. Ooh, what kind of car we got?
What kind of
Ooh.
car?
Better be a really tiny old bug. That's what I want to
He's a
drive.
big fan of bugs.
I love Volkswagens.
What we got? Specs Hass. We're gonna get some Trulies apparently from King Patches.
What?
Permission to have some Trulies when they pick up the PC.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
By the way, this is my favorite PC that we have right now in the shop. This is badass.
This is also my favorite PC. Now that they've all
Now that they're all gone.
yeah, now they're all gone.
Now, like,
This is no, this is a really, really cool
It's just a
build.
process of elimination after that. Since this is the only one in the shop at the moment, it's my favorite.
This is the only snuff. But this is very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm happy we did the sleeving. This is very, very cool, unique looking style, and then it matches the color aesthetics, the two-tone sleeving. There were like probably four different color
Amen.
tones of just pinks and
Amen.
purples.
Oh my. Hallelujah.
Oh my! Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
Hi guys. How you doing, Plunder Princess? How are you? Love you.
Got all the homies in chat.
All the homes.
OnCloud says, man, my GPU is going out, but I only had my PC for 6 months. Dude, I'm sorry to hear. But I want a white one to match my build. Well, maybe it was just a.
Oh, Plunder, he
it was
walked
a
away.
sign.
He didn't
Yeah,
see that.
no, he said hi.
No, he didn't see the last part.
What good GPU do you guys recommend?
Oh, I mean, any of the 40 series from NVIDIA are
40 series are
amazing right now.
If you're looking to stream endgame, the 4070 Ti and up is for sure for you. You're looking for a budget, that 4060 Ti. If you're an AMD fan, you can go with like a 7700X, 700 XT. I always forget XT, XTX. Is there even just an X?
No, it's XT and then XTX.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
think. Okay, yeah.
X is just CPU.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Their CPUs are.
I know,
just-
like, it's confusing.
AMD really, really likes 7s and X's right
you can
now.
get a 7900X
Yeah.
and then a 7900 XT,
Yeah.
and they're two completely different components.
Man Guy, thank you for the follow.
Man guy.
7800 XT
All
is
right,
very
Man
good.
Guy.
Yep, that is a great AMD choice.
We're men in tights, tights, tights.
I guess they did. It's weird. They kind of simplified it, but they didn't at the same time.
Oh, I
'Cause you
just
can
saw-
have a 7800 X3D and a 7800 XT.
I just
in
saw
the
up there. It
same
says, "What
build.
about the hot tub PC build?" We were talking about that earlier today with Kid Shadow. I would fucking love to do a hot tub PC build.
Need a little variety of the content, huh?
Hell yeah. And just like that, I mean, there's a small, slight chance I electrocute myself. No big deal.
That's fine.
I'm excited for it. I'm
if the-
honestly excited for
We
it.
have to build the PC with the power connected to the power supply the
I
whole
want
time.
to get
If it
buzzed while
falls in,
getting buzzed. You know, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Tip the power supply in. Indigo Shark, thank you for the follow. Why does that one pop up in like large font? That was so easy to read. All the other notifications are like this big.
Itty bitty little space.
What's the best laptop you got? I don't know our laptops too well.
Yeah,
They're not the most cost effective. High end. We only have high end.
our gaming laptops are
Gaming
incredibly high end,
Yes.
and they are incredibly expensive.
You pay quite a lot for. It's like a 4080 and upright.
to be honest,
or is
like
it only 4090 laptop?
no, we have I think they're 14900Ks. or I guess It's not a
1400Ks.
K. I think it's considered H.
H.
Yeah,
the
they're
laptop version.
14900s and they're 4090s. But we also have 4080s
Yeah.
with. Yeah, I don't know. The laptops.
There you go. Drew just put in the Twitch. chat
13900s. Okay,
Yeah.
4070, 89. Yeah,
Perfect.
they're definitely like. They are much higher end laptops, and they're pretty expensive, but they feel and look great.
I mean, the gaming laptop space is already a very, very like
saturated space. Like,
saturated, and everyone is expensive. It's very hard to have a cheaper, slimmer too, because like we still want to like give you a.
oh yeah,
clean,
they're not bulky. They're
Yeah,
not huge
if-
and bulky.
like the bulkier gaming laptops are for sure cheaper. If you want the slim notebook style ones that still have good cooling, then you're for sure
Yeah.
paying
I personally like.
for
I
that
have.
portability, the convenience really. Good
I have
convenience factor.
an Asus ROG gaming laptop,
Pranash, thank
but
you for the
it's
sub.
it's very small. It's only a 1660 graphics card. I use
Who makes it?
ROG.
ROG.
It's a little ROG Zephyrus.
Oh, is that? I like this.
Yeah, and exactly. It's like I'm not expecting to play games on it. I know it doesn't have a huge battery life to it, but it's just to have. And when I'm traveling, on an airplane or going on vacation or something, have a little bit of a laptop to use for entertainment
Right.
purposes.
Yeah, I mean, a laptop's still a good thing to have. I just don't think a gaming laptop is probably what most
I'm
people-
not a fan. Like I used to before I got into actual PCs. I used to game on a big 17-inch, $3,000 ROG laptop.
Yeah. The
But
thick
yeah, I
guy
mean,
or
like-
the thin
huh?
ones? The thick ones?
Oh,
or
it was
the-
a thick. This was a chonky boy.
like the Strix ones or something.
It was a
like that.
big, big. I mean, it had a 1070 Ti.
Okay.
That was the graphics card back, so it was old. But it just felt like, the only reason I got into building PC is because that one just started to die on me. It was just going so
And it was time for the
slow.
upgrade.
Yeah, I completely fixed it though when I gutted it out, changed, and of course everything
Saul, thank you for the sub.
everything was running on a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, trashed that shit.
Yeet.
Got rid of that hard drive, threw
Full
an
upgrade.
M.2 and then a little SSD drive.
Yep.
And then borderline turned it into a brand new computer. But then I sold it
It
to my
doesn't
brother.
take a lot.
Yeah. Hard
Mohammed,
drive.
thank you for the sub. And your Sea Dragon in chat. Hey, Meta, my hedgehog and I say hi.
Oh,
and
I
good luck.
love hedgehogs.
We do love a good
I used to have
hedgehog.
one. I love little hedgehogs.
Say hello to your hedgehog for us.
Yes.
Thank you for hanging out in chat, dude. Love to have you here.
Look at that. Look at that spider web back
Gabs
there.
wants to know if those are custom fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
These
these
are
are-
our Meta ARGB fans, custom branded on both sides and on the edges of them as well. Little details, they're pretty good quality fans.
You getting dizzy yet? That PC is, in fact,
mixing up
mine.
some PC builds over here. His name is Pickles.
His name is. That's funny. I had a. My hedgehog was a girl, and her name was
Cucumber.
Prickles. Her name was
Prickles?
Prickles, like like a little,
Oh,
like
yeah,
a little
'cause
prick.
it's prickly.
Yeah, yeah. So I had a
Pickles and
female
Prickles.
hedgehog. Her name was Prickles.
That's funny.
Yeah. Dude,
MQPD says
she
that
get all
PC is
pissed
in
and get all
fact mine.
spiky and
I don't
hurt.
know. I think someone else in chat might have to fight you for that.
No, this
Oh.
PC belongs to Queen Patches, wherever she is at. I'm gonna do the cooler.
But it could be yours if you order your Meta PC and you have a special request for us to build it on stream. Could be yours.
Could be yours. Yeah, right there. It's Queen Patches. This is hers.
Over on Twitch.
You have to fight for it. Try me.
6'4", 5'. Yeah, it's yours. It's your PC. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
It's yours.
No, it's not. You can't give in that easily. Straight nut shot. That's all you need.
Yeah, I ain't fighting for it. Yeah, sorry. Queen, we'll build you another one.
Oh yeah, I got the bill. Yeah, I mean I already paid for it, so
Ronnie,
there's
Ronnie
no
needs
fight.
you to oil up.
Ooh, oil up my dudes.
I want to know what.
Oh, we're
for.
doing that kind of fight.
I don't want to know.
Okay,
What for. We already talked about this. There's an after.
sold
there's
now. Let's
There's
do
an
this.
after dark stream. That's later. That's later. We don't break out the oil yet.
Yes, yet.
That's not needed for the PC building process yet.
How's the bill going, fellas? Yeah, we're getting there, you know.
Doing pretty good. We brought this out in case you missed it. This is an influencer collab we're doing right now with Oompa. He owns a sour candy company called Sour Boys. And we're doing a case collab with him. We did some sleeve water cooled tubing and a bunch of other cool stuffs.
I got some sour candy, going to give it to you.
i5 13400 with a 4060. Yeah, dude. 13th gen, that's not old at all with a 4060. Plenty.
I know. I feel like they released the 14th Gen 2 soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
think a lot of
the
people did.
13th Gen was here for almost less than a year, and
Yep.
then it's like, oh, here's some 14th Gen.
Mhm.
I was like, really?
Hello, what's the guy's name with a bald head? That's neither of us, so I'm guessing you're talking about Zach.
Who's yeah? The guy's name with the bald head.
That is Zach.
I don't think there's anybody here bald. Yeah.
Earthman says, first time viewer here on a PC Builder.
Earthman.
Nice to finally catch a stream. Hope to learn a good bit. Dude, happy to have you
Hello.
here. Yeah, dude, feel free to hang out, chill, talk tech. If you have any questions about PC building or what we do, let us know. I'm here for you.
Let him know.
No, let me know.
Let him know.
I'm
Let-
here
let
to
him know.
I'm here to entertain the masses. He's the one with the PC building skill
I gotta
here.
work.
You need both. You really can't just do one or the other.
I gotta work, you know.
Exactly.
This PC right here is literally what my paycheck is depending on. I'm not allowed to do anything until this is built.
We gotta have both sides of this.
They don't let me go home.
No.
I'm forced to work
He
here.
lives in the back of the warehouse. There's like a little like sleeping bag for him.
Yeah.
It's plenty.
And the heater turns off at a certain time.
yeah, it gets a
So
little
it
chilly.
gets a little chilly at
Gets a
night, but
little
nope,
chilly.
no blankets.
No.
They tell me if I want to get warm, I got to build computers, turn the computers on, then I'll warm up.
You have to build your own heating. Is it bad that I only know how to build a PC from watching Linus? I think that's probably most of us. I mean, for a long time
Except for
there,
me.
he was. Yeah, I mean, except for you, 'cause you didn't really watch him much. But
I've never even seen a Linus video.
he doesn't watch a lot of like content creators in general. But if you were learning how to build a PC in the last like 6 years,
OnlyFans, those are
OnlyFans,
content creators.
you probably have watched a lot of Linus because he dominated that space for a very long time. So
Goofy Dog Man.
I've probably watched more Linus videos than I care to admit.
I have a 13th Gen i9 with an RTX 3060. Should I upgrade to a 4090? I mean, if you can get a 4090, get a 4090 as long as you have a
Yeah.
good power supply.
13th Gen i9 is here to last. That's not going anywhere.
Make sure you have a power supply for that 4090. Other than that, man, you don't have to go that big. You're going from a 3060, you can go to a 4070 Ti, and you'll
Even-
notice a huge difference. That's
Even
what
a
I did.
4080, if you're going 4K gaming, I would go for the 4090 for sure. Otherwise, if you're trying to like save a buck, you might not need all that a 4090 can do.
Yeah.
As cool as they are.
Dude, what the freak? What do I do with my
learning to build
PC? It's
PCs
big
from
for
Austin
my
Evans.
case, but it kind of just sits inside of it, and screw holes don't add up.
I guess Austin probably has some good videos. I haven't really watched his content in a long, long time.
Austin Evans, I have no clue.
Just another tech YouTuber.
I heard you'll get a light shock when touching the PC case. Is it true? It just depends on like, here, like a lot of these cases come with styrofoam,
Yeah, they kind of build up a little static. in them.
so they build the styrofoam builds up static. But yeah, no, once it's all out, like if you have it on your
Gav
desk and
says
everything.
only when opening it with a certain type.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, Shang Kui, huh? Are you going to get your PC built on the stream? Y'all get her PC tomorrow.
Did you answer, dude? Was the freak? What do I do if my PSU is big for my case? It kind of just sits inside and the screw holes don't line up. That's an odd one.
Yeah,
Is it like
that's
a-
a problem I have yet to run into.
Is it like a modern case?
Yeah, and how big is the power
Yeah,
supply?
it's either a very weird power supply or a very weird case because that standard for the mounting has been around for a very long time. Very, very long time. Angie says, if Skank Hunt is trying to get their PC built on stream, then Queen Patches says they get theirs tomorrow. That's exciting. What kind of system did you get? Let me know. What'd you get? Barney Ross says, question, which do you prefer, I'm guessing, as a CPU, Intel, or AMD, and why? I actually switched to AMD just now from an i9 9900K to an AM5 7800 X3D, and that's entirely for Tarkov, just because those X3D chips run very well for games that are not optimized, and it was a hell of an upgrade from a 9th gen Intel. But right now, AMD's really killing it in the CPU space.
Yeah, honestly, it's like there's no way to really prefer either one. I know a lot of people still do, but
Yeah, very rarely. are
us
you
in the
gonna have a
industry, all of us
reason-
here, I think the only person who still will only ever stick with Intel is Chris Brown.
Probably.
I mean, like, he still refuses to do anything AMD. But like I said,
That's just a him problem.
my laptop's an AMD, my girlfriend's computer's an AMD, but my streaming computer's an Intel, and my personal gaming computer's an Intel, so.
Sniper33, random question. Have you announced the winner of the PC giveaway that looks like a plane? Oh, the World War II plane, yes. That is not announced yet. It is still ongoing. That is our
Wasn't that the veterans one? That was the veterans
Right,
PC,
yeah, that is the veterans only giveaway build. I believe that is still going on, and I don't know when that concludes. It probably is on that giveaway page somewhere. If you read the print or the smaller details, you can probably figure out when that giveaway is ending here shortly. But yeah, that is for the bomber PC over there. That's really badass. Dual Threadripper $1,000 build or it's trash. You know, we might actually ask you to compete with
Dual
that.
Threadripper? Jesus.
Give us a little time.
that or nothing.
We might have what you're looking for. That number is easier to hit than you would imagine. Ooh. Give it some time. The new Threadripper procs alone are $7,000 for the highest end one, I believe. I think it's
Ridiculous.
3, 5, and $7,000, I believe, are the prices of the new Threadripper Procs. And you put that in a $2,000 board, water cool it with a $40,000 EK chassis, put terabytes on terabytes on terabytes.
Teraberries on teraberries.
You get there. Restream or OBS? We use OBS. I don't know a whole lot about the back end of streaming things, so OBS is for sure just the easiest one for what we're doing here.
We prefer the easier.
I'm really in need of a PC. Is there any other giveaways you're having? Not at the moment. We probably will next month. We're kind of trying to do it on like a Florida kind of monthly basis. So right now we have our veterans only giveaway, and then we probably will have something up in the pipeline, but I'm not entirely sure just yet.
Yo, did Kristen Nova just follow?
I might have missed that. We got Sonic Speed just subbed.
Is that Kristen Nova? Did I just see that?
Dude, we get Kristen Nova over
Oh
here.
my God, I'm a huge fan. Thanks for the follow. I just saw that pop up. I had to come say. I'm sorry.
Awesome, yeah, Kristen Nova. There we go. Awesome.
Kristen Nova.
There you go. Sorry I missed that. Our chat thing, sub notes like
Nice.
yay big on my screen.
Noise. I don't know. Who are you? Kristen Nova? Who are you? I don't know.
China has to another supercomputer.
You guys are awesome. Aw.
Thank you.
Me
Appreciate
specifically,
it.
not you. Not you.
Question for Connor: how many PC builds does he do in a day?
Oh
types of
man, if
systems.
I'm not being lazy, more often than not, I'm lazy.
What's
And
the-
they make me come in here, and I gotta get blinded by the light.
It is incredibly bright over here.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 28 lights around us. Anyways,
I counted 30.
I honestly, we're pretty caught up on computers right now, so I'm not in any rush to build. But when we
But
do,
what's the sweet spot for numbers we're trying to hit when
I'd
we
say
like, do builds?
sweet spot's like 5.
Yeah. If we can get like 5, even like we'll have
Yeah.
certain builders do like simple lower end RTS builds. A lot of
Yeah.
those are repetitive. You can probably even churn out 8
You can,
to
yeah,
10 in
you,
a day.
you can pump those out. Right now, I'm doing.
It all depends on the scale of the system. Stuff like this is very different from stuff like this, which is very different from low end budget systems. Like it all depends on
Right.
what the builders are doing that day.
I'd say at the moment, like since I'm taking my time with a lot of these builds, and I'm doing a lot of the bigger weird stuff right now. We're doing some testing builds with new cases and stuff. I'm getting at least 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah. What specs does the PC you're building have? This is a 7900 X3D with a 4060 Ti, all inside of the this
NV5.
thing. We got a super chat from Scary T. Is it possible? We actually haven't had a super chat before. Thank you very much. Is it possible to put a PCA card in a laptop? I don't believe so. Most
have no
laptops are
clue,
not
yeah.
upgradable for the PCIe slots because a lot of it is like
What is a
cus-
super chat?
I think that's YouTube, I believe. Trimador, hello, can I ask something? Absolutely, dude.
No.
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 No tech questions. Yes, please.
No question.
Questions. Question away. Alienware and Dell? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Lexi says Sour Boys like Oompaville brand. Yes, this is a collab with Oompa. We did for their Sour
Did you
Boy.
turn it off, or did it go into like sleep?
I just probably went to sleep. This is a water cool build I just wrapped up for Oompa. This is for his Sour Boys lineup, possibly some meta collab things in the works that might be happening. So we wrapped up this guy, and it's a full UV print build with some artwork on it and that water-cooled custom loop on the inside. How much does a system like that cost? If you're referring to the water-cooled, the sky is the limits, but kind of to get into water cooling or components
sky's
that
the
would
limit.
justify water cooling, you're probably at like $5 to $6 grand. That's kind of like entry level for components that justify water cooling, unless you just want to do it just to say you did it, which
Just to do it, just to say you did
you
it.
can do that too. I won't stop you.
Dude, I want some sour candy right now.
Alexa says I have an iBuyPower that I've been looking to upgrade for a bit. Yeah,
We've been talking about sour
we
candy.
we
I
got
want some
lots and
sour
lots of upgrade options for you. You can check out our website. We do have some like ready to ships, some different tiers. We got configurator systems. We have configurator water cooled systems, so we can
Watch, I'm gonna
pretty
make-
much
I'm
up
gonna,
in
I'm gonna
it.
make this right on that little tray. Oh, damn.
Almost. It's like that ring toss game.
That's, yeah.
Papa Lags a lot. Just saw you guys. What's his channel about?
Lags a lot.
basically, we're Meta PCs. We're a PC company. We do ready-to-ship computers as well as like configurator builds. And you can go to our website and check out all the cool stuff that we do. But here we stream once a week, and we show off either like customer builds or influencer projects, just some of the things we have going on behind the scenes. This is for one of the people over in chat right now, and you can request those types of things. So, all fun stuff.
I bought an Alienware Aurora PC and a monitor through Dell Financing. Was that a mistake? No, but it's just you're kind of from my opinion with that kind of stuff, especially when it comes to Alienware, you're pretty much stuck with what you have.
You are.
They don't really.
Proprietary.
It's proprietary. They don't want you upgrading. They don't want you digging in there. And I love stuff that I could customize and make my own.
Right.
That like Alienware, pretty much just. I mean, it's all great products, but once you have it, you have it. Good luck trying to upgrade it for the future. That's my only issue with it. So yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it.
That's
no.
absolutely right. You're just a little more limited if you weren't building it from the ground up. You're not using consumer hardware. All of that is hardware made by.
Listen, even us here, our pre-builts that you buy from us, they are incredibly upgradable. So you can have it for a year, and if you want to bring it in and upgrade some new parts for it, yeah, you can.
And like kind of Lexi says, too much money for what they offer. That is like, it's a sore topic for anyone that sells a computer, but especially for someone to sell a computer that you then can't upgrade. You're still paying that premium
in an industry that is always changing.
Exactly. For an industry that there is always something new, something pretty, something that you want to upgrade to. That's just limiting it, unfortunately. Yeah. I have an iBuy Power from 2018, and the case has a piece of glass missing, and it always collects dust. I'm going to try to change the case. Any advice?
Oh, interesting.
Even changing the case, the motherboard might not be standard ATX mounting. It might not even mount in a standard consumer case. There's a good chance it might. It might not. That's just kind of a risk you have to take. If you're able to open it up and see more of the actual internals, you might be able to kind of judge where the motherboard mounting is and see if it's compatible with potentially other cases. But I couldn't guarantee based off of that. Someone has an interesting question. It kind of scrolled by really quickly. They said, were there any other brands of graphics cards from non-major brands like Asus or MSI? And we actually use a lot of Zotac.
Zotac we use a ton of. We like Zotac.
Zotac's been a really, really good GPU manufacturer lately. Kind of like how ASRock's really stepped it up in the motherboard department. Like Zotac is doing great for GPUs. So that's definitely one of the smaller brands that we love to support.
How do you feel about overclocking? I don't do it, and I don't recommend it.
Yeah, overclocking used to be a lot more beneficial when hardware wasn't as intelligent. Basically meaning that the CPUs and hardware wasn't going to overclock itself, essentially, to be efficient. You would just have to manually do it to reach those numbers. Now, a 1400K is going to give it as much power as it physically can to get where it wants to be, sometimes even too much power, as if you were manually overclocking it. So definitely not as much of a place for it, especially if you're not running that super, super high-end hardware with something like water cooling support for it.
If I'm saying that I have an RTX 4090, but it's lagging when I have more than one window open, do I have to overclock or something? Lagging when you have more than one window open. I would definitely say there's probably some software running in the background that
I'm going to say that's for sure not your 4090.
Yeah,
that's
no,
that
it
issue.
is not your 4090.
That could be a CPU issue, could be a memory issue. You said so maybe Windows, could also be a Windows issue. That's
I'm saying it also means there could be some background software running that you don't know about.
Could literally be a running program in the back. Yeah, absolutely. Lexipy says, are the streams going to be more reoccurring? We try to stream every Thursday. We were doing like 2 days a week, but we're so busy. 1 day a week is already pushing it. And so we're happy to be here as often as we can for you guys.
This is just a tribute.
Learning to build PCs could be a great educational stream. Yeah, dude, we're here to educate. We all are a bunch of nerds. We love tech. We want to talk about
I'm not here to
PC
educate.
hardware and all the cool new things coming out.
I'm not here. No, you can educate. I'm just a guy who makes comics in the background.
Yep.
Yep.
Love this glad kick. Put you on the front page.
Hey-o!
Awesome. Love to hear they were on the front page. That's badass. We got a bunch of viewers over on the Kick platform right now, it looks like. Love to see it.
Hell yeah!
Love to see it. Papa Lags a lot says you should post your website in chat and pin it. Yeah, Drew, if you're able to drop the link, I don't know if we can pin it or if you're able to, but if there's a way to get metapcs.com over in there, feel free to check it out. We got a whole lineup of ready-to-ship builds and a really cool configurator for pretty much anything else.
All right, I just need
360
to do
men.
a couple more things.
Thank you for the Charmanders.
Hey,
Great
Charmanders.
taste in Pokemon. Caesar says, is building a new PC from scratch hard? I know nothing about tech.
It just depends. It depends on your experience and your knowledge and how much you want to research.
Yeah, I mean it's a very complex Lego set, and if you don't have some interest in the hobby of it and the technical stuff behind it, PC building might not be for you. But that's why people like us exist. More than happy to take out the tedious work of all the research and like the compatibility issues that you'd have to figure out yourself. We already do that for you. So try to simplify it as much as we can. I have a simple question. What's the best company for each piece in the computer? Dude, there's too many reputable brands now. That's like the great thing about building a computer today is that there's so few brands doing bad things. I feel like before it was a little hit or miss. There were brands that just weren't reputable for the things they were trying to push. I think today, most people are succeeding where they're trying. ASRock for motherboards wasn't the greatest thing. Today they're our favorites. AMD for GPUs and CPUs, most people didn't like. Now they're the favorites. Like it constantly changes. So I think right now we're at a really good sweet spot where a lot of brands are putting out a good product.
What he said.
Thank you for the sub. I cannot read your name that fast. Awak something. Thank you for the follow, Lexi. Yeah. Keep up on Twitter. We do post a lot there. When we go live on pretty much anywhere, I try to do a post and get that up as soon as I can. Sometimes a little late, but we try. Always too many things going on.
Hi, Trogdor.
Hi, Drog.
Bye, Trogdor.
Utra, can you pull up the stats for viewers on the other platforms real quick while you walk by? We're on Kick front page. Just badass. Thank you.
Trog, you don't have to listen to him. He didn't even say please.
Por favor.
He's so mean to you, Trog. You should go get HR.
Yeah, Trog. Call HR up. Oh, he's just on the side of it. That's fine.
Do you offer financing?
Nah, that's
We offer like what, 4 different types of financing?
5.
5. So I was like 4 off.
Yep.
Wait.
We do a bunch of different options for all of your financing needs. Some of them hit credit, some of them do not.
Connor doesn't do our accounting.
Yes, Connor does not do any accounting for Meta and knows nothing about the purchasing process.
I do nothing. I play with the toys, the electronic toys, and that is all I do.
Yep. Make computer look pretty.
Yeah, that's it's quite literally my job description.
Lexa says, have a great rest of the stream, guys. Love what you're doing.
Hey, you can't tell me what to do.
Thank you for joining us.
You can't tell me what to
Hopefully
do.
we'll catch you next Thursday.
I'll teach you next Thursday. Hey, what am I doing?
Jalen says, I got my white Gigabyte 4080 Super in the mail yesterday.
Oh, fuck you.
Finally completed the build. That awesome 4080 Super is in white. That's a rare one. We're waiting on a few right now, actually. Very jazzy music going. Hey, we got some gifted subs.
Hey-o.
Thank you. I hate these sub notifications. They go away in 2 seconds. Thank you. If you got a gifted sub, be sure to thank them in chat. Share some love.
Share some love.
Countryman, thank you for the follow.
Countryman.
Thank you, Caesar, for all the gifted subarinos.
Thank you, Jesus. Good old baby Jesus.
When you install the operating system, do you remove all the bloatware that typically comes with Windows?
We don't really,
There's kind of 2
that's
parts.
funny.
There's 2 parts to that.
The company you bought your PC from, they are the people that install pretty much most of that bloatware.
It's not Windows.
It's not Windows that installs that bloatware. They install the bloatware.
Yep.
So here at Meta, our bloatware typically has to do with most of the components that you bought with your computer.
Right. They're a little more typical. We don't try to throw in a lot of extra
Yeah,
stuff.
if it's not something we use ourselves, we're not adding it to the computer.
Exactly.
But yeah, all that bloatware comes from the company that sells the computer, not Windows.
Yep.
Beam, beep-a-dee-dee, beam. Wee.
But things that get installed by Windows after you do your setup process in the beginning, we don't do that Windows setup, so we wouldn't be able to control what happens after the fact. You'd have to get into Windows, create your account, and then clean up any extra programs that you do or do not want on there.
Do or do not. There is no try.
What are the specs of the PC on the left? I'm thinking you mean mine.
The pink one?
I always don't know which left or right because my left and their
Yeah.
right and all that. So
Dude,
this,
even without the stream, I don't know what left and right.
this guy has a 14700K and a 4080. Water cooled, ought to look very pretty. This was an influencer build for Oompa. He is a candy company that we're doing some cool work with here shortly. And then this is a customer system.
That pink PCE.
What CPU, GPU was in yours?
That and something else.
One of that and one of them's.
One of those and one of that.
Yep. Two of them's one of that. I think it's a 7900 X3D and a 4060
Yes,
Ti.
7800 XE, 4060 Ti, 32 gig DDR5 RAM, white edition. What do we got? I think it was like a 2 teraberry, 1 teraberry M.2.
Yep.
1 teraberry Renegade Gen 4 M.2.
That's the good.
Drew mentions that we do have a fully licensed year of Panda Dome with our systems. That is something that we do stand behind. That is a good antivirus software. If you want others, I honestly don't know a whole lot about antivirus softwares. I haven't personally felt the need to have one in a very long time.
Yeah.
I don't do anything that would warrant things getting downloaded to my computer that
I feel like that was an attack towards me.
Yeah. What you doing with that build, huh? What you Googling?
You know exactly what I'm Googling.
Yeah, I'm not downloading sus files and stuff. So.
Not yet.
Oh, but you work in cybersecurity? Then yeah, I trust your opinion on antiviruses more than mine. Yeah. I for sure take your word for it then.
We still haven't found any sort of like double-sided tape that works for these, huh?
Oh.
Not even the white ones that they came with.
That rubbery material is so bad.
Right? Does it stick to this?
What's your go-to then, Queen?
Even the stuff they provide doesn't stick to it.
No, it's like the weirdest. We have these like diffused LED strips, they look alright, but they don't stick to anything. They just have like little plastic clips you have to use, and those don't have a place to go.
Sometimes not all of us have a place to go.
Hey guys, oh wow, you feel a little lost over there? You feeling okay?
No.
You doing all right?
No one loves me.
Aw, I feel that. Use Mac for years on the personal side. Yeah, that makes sense. Cameron says, hey guys, I'm building my first PC. I have a Ryzen 5, 8 gigs of memory, a 500 watt power supply, and a Wi-Fi card, 240 gig SSD, and a case. I got a budget of $300 and no graphics card. Are you trying to get all of those for $300, or you have all of that?
And then you just have the 300 for a graphics card now.
Yeah. Are you trying to get a graphics card with the 300? Coming back to Windows, I have to educate myself again. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what you come across as far as like how good Windows Defender and like their firewall stuff is just by default.
Firewall.
Because I do know that Apple products do have a lot more security things to them just by default.
But you can't play games on a Mac. Well, maybe some browser games.
They just said for 300. I'm guessing you meant then all of it for 300. Yuck, Apple.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Except for their phones, which I know you'll disagree with.
Nope.
Is it worth to get an expensive motherboard for a long-time upgrade?
It's debatable.
If you're going AMD, AM5 is worth it.
Yeah.
Do you need the $700 AM5 board? No. But AM5, like the Tai Chi board over here in this system, is definitely worth it. You have PCIe or Gen 5 slots, PCIe Gen 5.
Yes, I think so.
PCIe Gen 5 support and some other doodads on the board that honestly don't even
Doodads.
have like a use yet.
We like
but they're
doodads.
future-proof in the sense that they have that hardware already built in. And so things that AMD can do in the future, which they've already proven that they're willing to keep a platform around for a long time, hopefully they'll implement and slowly add more and more features. Just like how they re-upgraded all of the AM4 procs, like years and years after making them, they gave them X3D strips. So hopefully they keep the AM5 around for a while, and you can maybe even upgrade the CPU within it, I hope. Because I have that 7800 X3D, I would like to be able to keep the board and still at least put in 1 or 2 more procs.
Yeah.
skip a generation and still use it, or whatever it is. I got an Asus 4060 with 8 gig memory. Is that good? Absolutely. Is it the 4060 dual? I do like those cards. Those are pretty looking. Bro, I thought someone was whistling in my room. Were you whistling?
Was I?
No. I blocked it out if you were.
I might have.
I ignored you if you were.
Sometimes I just whistle. Sometimes noises just come out of me that I have no control over.
I've not weighed the Avatar rig yet, but it feels like it weighs around 20 pounds.
Oh my God.
You're very strong, because I'm pretty sure that's like at minimum
I think we
40
weighed
or
it-
50
yeah,
pounds.
No, I think it was. I think it was in the 60s, close to 70.
It must be very strong, because we do weigh that before we ship. I think that was like way more than 20 pounds. My like this build is 40 pounds.
Yeah, I was like, this case empty is like 5 pounds.
Dude's lifting weights. He just looked at that Avatar build out of the crate. He just like one-handed it onto the table. He was
The
like,
guy came to
"God."
deliver the computer and he just goes, "Ah,
Yeah, he was-
thanks," like a
it's
pizza.
Here's
Just
the build.
like, yeah, that Avatar inside that crate was got to be like 100 pounds.
Yeah, dude, that's like at least 50 pounds.
Yeah, dude, like,
They just threw it on the table. When's the bet giveaway? I haven't seen anything on it in a bit. Yes, that giveaway is still live. Don't have the information on when it ends, but I think if you hit to that link, which is metapcs.com / I think it's give back, there is some fine print there that should say when it ends.
some fine print.
And if you find out,
get that
please drop it in chat,
fine
because
print.
I'm not remembering.
I don't remember shit.
How much would the pink one cost? Just about probably like
$40.
$5 or $6 grand, somewhere in that range. We're working with some of the highest end 14th gen procs in a 4080, so all that water cooling, case printing, and customization goes a long way.
Where?
Over there.
What is it? It goes, dude, that's way
It's
over
way, way
That
over
is a
there.
long
way
way.
over there.
there. That's a long way.
RGB for life. Tasteful.
KGB for life.
KGB lights for
Yeah,
life.
KGB for life. Literally, you can't leave. They kill you if you leave.
Which AMD chip should I go with? What chip is recommended with a 4080?
Look, I don't know what chip brand that is, but
yeah,
I do.
Lay's,
I was just gonna
Dorito.
say Lay's. I'm all about them Lay's.
I can go for some Pringles every now and again.
Ooh, some good Pringles.
Yeah, just a can of Pringles. With this 4080, dude, the 7800X3D, 7900X3D, if you look up the differences between the two, they're slight, but some games will benefit from the more 3D cache of the 78. Either one pairs nicely. I actually just upgraded to 7800X3D, and I'm waiting to get a
like
4080.
a fine wine.
Like a fine wine indeed.
Like a fine wine indeed.
But that's actually I'm looking to upgrade from my 2080 Ti is to a 4080. Thank you for the follow, Eddie Kane. What should I upgrade from an R5 3600? Ryzen 5. I am not as familiar with Ryzen 5
If you
chips.
have like a 3600, honestly, you'll notice a huge upgrade just going to like a 58,
Yeah.
5800X. I mean,
Or the new X3D AM4 procs even.
yeah.
They're
Oh
all-
yeah, or the new AM4 procs that just
Yeah.
came out.
The new X3D AM4 procs would be great if your motherboard has, I believe they all have support. Don't take my word for it. I'm pretty sure they do. And will support some of the newer procs that they actually just released for your older gen board, which is pretty cool of AMD to do. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Meister Glancer wants to know, what dog breeds do you guys love the most?
Aw, I have multiple wiener dogs.
Multiple wiener dogs?
Well,
How many?
I grew up my oldest dog. I lived back with my mother. So
Yeah.
technically it's my mom's dog, but it's mine.
Mine.
I have wiener dogs. I love dachshunds. I am a dachshund fan. Like there's no other dog I will really ever spend money on.
Interesting.
I love my little weenies. My wee
Alexa's
little
wings cat.
wieners.
My family's never been like a super dog type. Okay, they're pretty cute.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
And then that's my girlfriend's dog, a corgi.
I like a corgi. I like Australian Shepherds a lot. I don't know why. Australian Shepherds.
It's a
are
good
nice.
dog. Good loyal dog right there.
Very pretty looking.
All right, all that's left is a little touching up on the cable.
What's your go-to games these days? Tarkov and Finals right now. Finals is pretty good.
Finals?
What game are you jumping back in between?
I haven't been playing any games in a while. I've been so busy. I know my girlfriend's been playing a lot of Power World, and I
Did
just,
you hop on the Power World train?
No, I don't think I will.
Yeah.
It looks good. I mean, it looks fun and entertaining. It's not catching my attention.
It just looked too Fortnite-esque. It looks like a mod for Fortnite, and I just can't get over that.
It's just Fortnite and Pokemon mixed together.
yeah, it's not.
I get
me.
that. I get that.
I definitely get why it's doing so well. Like I get it.
And King just said
hit
you'll
a
need to
sweet
jump on
spot
some
at a really
yeah.
funny time.
Oh yeah, Helldivers. A lot of people have been playing Helldivers. I've never even heard of that game until this new one just came out.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
I had
it
no
was
idea it was a
nothing
thing.
until 2.
How much FPS do you get on Streets? Honestly, I haven't checked this wipe. I don't know. I would assume, so I only have a 2080 Ti with my 7800 X3D, so that's limiting me. I probably like 80 or 90. I play at 1440p as well, which is also a bad idea with a 2080 Ti, but it looks so nice. Wait, you like the finals? Do people not? I thought that people liked it. What do you like about it? Dude, incredibly good for a fast-paced like arena shooter.
It is. I know
And
a lot of
thank
people
God
don't like
it's
it.
not a battle royale.
Yeah.
So over it.
But that's what, a lot of people don't like it because it's like so incredibly fast paced.
Yeah.
And it can be
The-
difficult to get into.
Where I see the finals right now is where I saw Apex when it came out, and it hits a really, really good sweet spot of like fast-paced FPS games that have a very, very high skill ceiling. There's so much to learn with the different characters, the different maps, the different things you can and can't do with like explosives and ground items, and like what nades counter other nades, and
Nades.
like there's so much to it. Just like how Apex had so much of a skill ceiling within each character. People like the clips that I see after like a month or two of the finals being out were so cool. The creative things people are coming up with.
I just love how literally
It's just
everything
chaos.
can be destroyed.
Yeah.
And it's straight chaos. And I love, like, even if the objective you're trying to get to is on the 3rd story of this building,
You can just like take out the building.
fuck it, take out the whole building. And then now the objective is covered in rubble, and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, how do I get to that? Smash the rubble, start blowing it up.
An i9-10900 KF bottleneck from a 3080? I don't think so, but
No.
once you get to the 40 series, you probably might see something.
Probably, maybe.
Probably, maybe. 10th gen's getting a little dated now.
Maybe, baby.
If their board has Gen
And yeah, you can easily bump up to an 11th gen.
as long as their board has PCIe 4 slots, then they should be fine. If it doesn't, that's probably why they have bottlenecking or performance issues, is they're trying to run a PCIe 4 card on a Gen 3.
Yeah. I mean, I had an i510, and then oh yeah, that's most. I had an i510, and then I bought my 4070, and then soon after that, I bumped up to an i711.
Yep.
Yeah. And I noticed a huge difference.
Because I'm pretty sure the 10th gen is Gen 3 PCIe. Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
I did notice a huge difference after changing.
Kata says, God, how dare people interrupt me watching the stream. Expect me to work at my job and shit?
That's
Yeah.
bullshit, Kato.
Nah, something this is more important.
Give him my number. I'll talk to him.
Yeah. We'll call him up. For streaming, which one is better, AMD or NVIDIA? Definitely NVIDIA.
NVIDIA.
Not for DSLS or DLSS like you mentioned, but because of its encoders. They have dual NVENC encoders, so you're able to game and stream on the same card and not need a second computer. Let's see. We got Valora Play. It says, hey guys, I got the 7900 on a Tai Chi. Hey, this is almost the same. This is 7900 X3D on a Tai Chi. And I put an Arctic 2 AIO in there, and it runs at like 60 degrees without anything really running. Think I have room for one more fan in my Y60. Should I add one, or am I worried for nothing?
Like I said, it all depends. That is kind of hot.
It's not, though. AMD chips
yeah, no,
want to be hot. They are trying to, so even when you're idling, you won't see the same thing Intel chips do, where they slowly lower down to like
I've also
20s,
check all your chipset drivers and all your motherboard drivers and everything.
That would be good to make sure those are updated.
I've noticed too, like on some boards, even the AM4 boards, they start off running hot, and then
yeah.
once you do the BIOS update and driver updates, everything gets cooler again.
It gets a little more efficient.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as long make sure all drivers are updated.
Yeah, but 60 degrees in general, like it will do that. My proc also, that 7800 X3D does some weird things. And I have a 360 millimeter cooler on there. It'll still just, while it's just sitting there doing nothing, just randomly like go up to 50 and then back down for a little bit. Just hanging out. And then when you play games, you want that proc to get warm.
Your personal computer at home is not water cooled?
No, it hasn't been in years. I started water cooling everyone else's, and I didn't have time for mine.
You gotta treat yourself.
The L Kilg 2001 says, "Hey, just wondering if it's worth selling my PC case. I managed to get a Z Tower. Dude, how the fuck did you get a Z Tower? We have a Z Tower, and we haven't even built it or sold it yet because we're like, we just want to say we have it." How did you manage that? And if you're not building in it, that's quite the investment you can make some money on.
Is it bad that I have an AIO for my 8600K? No.
I need something to help me get away with from
Stretch
COD.
that longevity.
Dude, I have had no issue staying away from Call of Duties. I could not play the same refresh game for my entire
couldn't-
life.
I haven't played a Call of Duty game in
I cannot
a
play the
decade.
same TDM and deathmatch. I mean, even Warzone since season 1, it's still a BR.
I tried
can't.
Warzone
I can't.
with a buddy of mine. I was like, nope, I am so bored.
It's the same reason even if Battlefield 2042 didn't suck at launch, it still had to be so much more for a Battlefield game to still be relevant. Like, I can only do Conquest for so many decades straight.
Actually, the Battlefield games I never got into.
Yeah, and same reason people really didn't. It's just Conquest. It's just run at people and shoot, which in 3 and 4 was awesome, but I can't do that for 18 more titles. You give me something new. Let's try it. Arena shooters like the the finals, even if it's not a great game, I'm just glad
It's still different.
Exactly. I'm glad they tried it.
No,
I'm
I
glad
liked
they went and did it.
I liked it because it was different.
Yeah.
A different style of competitive shooter.
Yeah. I just can't with Call of Duty anymore. Too many. All the same. Cherry Maru says, "I'm curious in buying a MetaPC Griffin and a monthly payment system with BreadPay." Yeah, dude, we have a bunch of financing options. If BreadPay, how much does BreadPay work with the monthly payments as at interest per month?
You're talking to the wrong people.
Yes. When it comes to financing and interest and payments and stuff, Charu over on YouTube, you have Drew in chat or the little floating head. If you could reach out to him, he would be more than happy to help with those issues or questions.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics of.
Hell no, I don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
I only know the hardware. That's
Yes,
all I
yes.
know.
We
Just the
built them.
hardware. Sorry.
I just upgraded to a GTS 450. Is it good? Dude, that's absurd. A
What's up?
GTS 450 graphics card? That's like blazing
I don't.
fast.
I don't.
That's
even,
better than the 4090.
I don't even know. What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is.
It's not, I don't know what it is.
GTS 450?
Some like, if it's real, it's a really old card.
Yeah, I have no clue what that is.
Really?
Yeah. If it's real.
Kato says that's how I got tired of Battle Royale games. Same.
Same, same. As I said, that's why I haven't been playing any games recently. I've just been so bored.
Yep. PUBG paved the way. Apex did it the best. Fortnite was there to last. That's all there is to say.
Yeah. There's so many video games out, and I'm just so bored of everything. I'm having a hard time staying entertained.
Yep. Cream Patches thanks us again for building on stream, of course.
Yeah, almost done. I've been back here for a little bit, just doing some final cable
Yeah,
cable management.
Connor's been hiding over here. He's behind the case, just making it all look pretty.
Doing cable management and whatnot, trying to make it look good.
Kato says, "Good God, a GTS 450 is from 2010 with 1 gig of memory." Yeah, like I said, that is a workhorse of a graphics card right there.
That's a workhorse.
Lil or L, I don't know your name. 2001, the Z Tower guy. Maya didn't know about it until I researched. My uncle bought one when you still could, and he died not too long ago, and
Aw.
he left it to me, and that's how I got the Z Tower.
Oh,
Dude, I'm sorry to hear about that, but man, what a way.
That's quite an inheritance.
Yeah, that is. Wow.
You literally
dude,
have a PC art piece.
Yeah, there aren't many things in the PC industry that are kind of invaluable. Inwin's weird cases like that are pretty much as crazy as it gets. I remember seeing like their S-frame chassis, which was just a single built piece of metal. That was selling for like $5-6 grand on eBay when that was a thing.
Jesus.
Case Labs cases, when that company was still around, those were selling for tens of thousands. The Z Tower, yeah, definitely up there.
Jesus Christ.
Very cool. Honestly, something if I had, I would be sad to part with.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that's so egregiously large. I don't know what you would do with
like
it.
I said, it's so big. It's
Even if they were like, here, have a Z Tower for free, you can water cool it. I would get home and be like,
Yeah. What
Where?
what do I do with this?
Sorry, I didn't build a second desk for my computer.
You'd be like, what do now?
What do now?
Do now?
Okay, so what's a Z tower? Everyone should Google Inwin Z tower.
INWIN.
Inwin Z tower. It was a hand forged like aluminum chassis, so they built like the cast mold for it. Molten aluminum, poured it into there, and it's basically one big like helix cylindrical piece.
You want to go grab it really quick and bring it in?
God, I can't even lift that. We're talking about the weight of computers. That case alone is like 100 pounds.
Yeah, the case
It takes two
alone
people
is
to move
100
that.
pounds.
It's absurd. But something that Inwin does every like few years is they drop a case that they go just stupid above and beyond in like the manufacturing process or the materials or something about it. And then they sell it for an infinite amount of money, and they always sell out because they look badass. But
And
then
yeah,
the
they're
resale of
unique.
it
They're
is-
they're literally it's art.
it is absolutely art.
And then, which is weird, and then Inwin makes
The Billy,
yeah, then Inwin makes random cases where it's like, what's the point of this?
the
It's
Tetris
so,
LED front panel
yeah, it's
one.
like this is so
the
dumb.
Billy, yeah.
I'm like, the design here is terrible. The usage of it is terrible. There's no longevity to it.
It's funny. They're so good at like the weird. They can do the weird perfectly, but they can't do just like the normal case.
Like, so I think it's just a bunch of dudes in like an office room, and they're getting real high on
and
coke.
they just got a whiteboard there and a bunch of markers, and they're just drawing shit on.
yeah, and it's like, you know, every now and then you're gonna get a hit.
Venom says my PC is as budget as it get. Want to know what the specs are?
Sure.
i3 3060, my guess.
I was
Yeah.
I was
so
gonna say it was one of those classic like MacBooks that we had, the Mac computers we had in school.
old.
The big tube computer, and it had like the colorful see-through back. I miss the 90s.
Yeah, so Plunger, we have that Z Tower in our showroom. It's always like a good talking point. People walk in, it's on the table on display.
I would
People are
love.
like, what
I would
the
love
hell
if we
is
did
that?
a build in it.
And we need to. There's just nothing that justifies it.
There really isn't. What if we got the Tai Chi Camaro?
Yep.
And,
Camaro edition.
Get the Tai Chi Carrera.
You have to. Even that's not good enough. It needs the Formula or the Apex Encore.
Yeah, the Formula would be nice.
Do you know what the ROG Encore board is?
Encore?
Apex Encore.
I don't know. Maybe if I saw it.
It's the 2-slot memory only for overclocking. It's really pretty.
Maybe if I saw pictures of it, I'd be like, oh, I've seen that before.
We'll be doing a build here soon with it.
Interesting.
Jalen says it's kind of strange how limited the 4080 Super seem to be. It's been a few weeks and they're still selling out. Yes, that is supply and
Welcome to
demand.
the- yeah, welcome
at
to the
its finest.
Welcome to the PC hardware world.
Yeah,
How do you
I
think we
mean-
feel when we need to order these parts for people's builds? And we
Yeah.
can't get our hands on them.
It's hard for everyone. It's same thing was happening for the 40 series even before they made the Supers. You couldn't find them. I mean, that's just, they produce exactly as many are as needed, and even then they have to still charge more than people want to pay for them. Tariffs, customs, getting stuff into the US, they end up getting overpriced, and people are still buying them anyway, so they're just like, oh, we'll just sell it for that price then. CPU is a G6 6400 Pentium, 16 gigs of memory, dude, that's all you need. And a Prime board, that's all you need. Yeah, as long as you're
That's
not
not-
doing
yeah, that's-
some
that's-
integrated
that's- yeah,
graphics off
that's
of
not
that, which I
great.
don't even think it can. You're fine. Hey, it's a start. Some people don't even have computers. It's a good computer. Have you all seen the Tesla Model 3 refresh? Does it look the same?
Yeah, I am not a fan of Teslas. I think Teslas are so ugly. Personally, it's just a
They're really fun to drive.
personal opinion.
They're not cool to own. Sorry, Tesla owners.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Tesla owners. Almost. Yeah, I'll give it another 5 years.
Honestly, like I said, I'm a huge Volkswagen fan. I love everything Volkswagen. Volkswagen has an all-electric car that I just absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
The ID4.
Volkswagen. Volkswagen also has the Polestar. Have you seen Polestar?
I have seen Polestar.
Polestars look pretty badass. I like the look of those more than Teslas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the Volkswagen ID4, I really, really like the look.
Some good looking Volkswagens now. Teslas are a blast, Jack, coming from a 14-year-old.
My i5 hit 200 degrees Celsius helped me. I'll tell you right now, that's probably impossible.
And if it did, you might not have a cooler on it at all.
Yeah, if it got that hot,
Were
I
you
can't.
holding a lighter to it while it was?
Yeah, I can't see it getting that hot to the point where you can see it get that hot because the computer will shut down. The CPU will shut itself
Yeah.
down way before you can actually see it hit that temperature.
Yeah, someone in chat said that toast the PC probably would. And if you are seeing that number, you probably
Yeah. Or are you
Have
sure
all
it was
these things going on.
Celsius?
could be
Because
Fahrenheit.
200 degrees Fahrenheit, that's normal. Well, what is that? That's still pretty high on Celsius. That's still like 98 something.
Would probably light on fire. Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
I forget what the terminology is that for. That's
Oh,
like
I
the
gotta-
hottest
I gotta
the
go get my
material has to
face.
get before it ignites.
God damn it, get out of there. I gotta go get my face.
MW fan for life. I do like a good beamer.
Let me go get a sticker. I'll be right back.
There's some good beamers out there. Yeah, 93C. Oh, 93C is 200 Fahrenheit. Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
I was
it's
okay. I
Fahrenheit.
was close. I said 90 something.
Yeah. So let's see if we were going back with my i5 hit 93. What kind of i5 is it? I mean, either way, that's still kind of toasty. Maybe the number isn't. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely, could be F, but it's always on C. I never change it. Yeah, I would double check and then also see what exact proc you got there. i5 is a little too generic. But either way, I don't think any i5 should get that hot, so I would definitely 11th gen.
All right.
What kind of cooler do you have on it? AIO, air cooler. What you got?
Here's our finished product. This little door.
Best sleeper build for under $400. Probably the greatest system you can find used on Craigslist.
This little door goes right
Or eBay.
here.
$400 is a tricky price point. You do have to work in a lot of used hardware to be able to hit that.
Here's my-
Not that it's impossible. I'm sure you can find some good deals out there. But for
Blurry.
new hardware or from Meta
So
specifically,
blurry.
that'll be a tricky
Just kidding.
price range.
Anyways,
to hit.
that's my face. It's my sticker of approval.
Dell Optiplex with a GPU for that's all you need. Great cable management, of course. Yeah, Connor kills it with cable management.
It's literally what takes the longest. Everything else is easy.
2-fan brandless cooler. Is it an air cooler with the fans on it, or are there tubes to an AIO? With enough dust to overpower an Egyptian tomb.
Well, that is some.
It's a good way to describe the amount of dust in the system.
What is what's that? Like that's a great, not metaphor. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. Either way, I loved it.
We loved it.
Enough dust.
I'm gonna turn it on in just a second once I get
Charlie
some.
says,
of these.
I want to see a Fantex NeoCube white with everything white.
Oh yeah, we have the NeoCube white here.
I feel like we've done that on stream at some point.
I
That sounds like a
do.
thing we would have
It
done.
might have been a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
When
When
we first started carrying the NeoCube, when we first started carrying the Fantex NeoCubes, we got a lot of orders for them. So we
Jason
built a lot.
Pickering says, how's it going today? How's it going today? It's going
Today.
great.
Today?
We're wrapping up stream here. It's been a good build stream. We got the 7900 X3D system here for one of the viewers over in chat, and they said they just picked up my computer today or on Tuesday. Thank you. What kind of system did you pick up?
Alrighty. God, I
I
love
also
it.
have some Christmas lights for RGB. Dude, that's all you need. You like the Fiesta lights that are Christmas, but they're not really just rainbow colors.
I love this case.
Throw those
so
in there.
much.
Lost Noodle, I think I answered that. It's just very tricky to get $400. If you can find some type of used system or kind of pick parts together and all that, I would take your time and try to build something up.
Where did I put the remote for this computer?
Jason says Justin was the one that built mine. That means it's a good system.
Justin! Where did I put the remote?
Golden Sun, oh, was the Optiplex with the GPU your suggestion? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually not bad. An Optiplex with a GPU upgrade. That is a good suggestion. I didn't know what you meant by that. That makes a lot more sense.
Trash. All right.
Remote
Let's
is
turn
under
it
the
on.
PC.
It's under the PC?
Oh, it is.
Damn.
Damn, who?
Damn.
How did you see that? I had an extra one ready to go.
How did?
I don't know.
Damn, good job. Oh,
flashing very
there, it's so
intensely.
bright.
Did we dim the lights? I think we dim it.
We can dim it.
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, these lights. Jason picked up a Fantex Eclipse G360 with a 4070 and a 7800X 3D. Dude, fucking awesome system. I just upgraded to that same processor, looking to get a 4080, just a hair above that, but like, dude, that is a killer system for the price tier. 4070 Supers have been flying off the shelves because of the dual NVENC encoders, the price point, great GPU. Awesome, dude. Oh yeah, I was turning off the lights.
It's alive.
Front white. Off. Okay, what? How'd that?
Hold on. I want to change something really quick. Where are you?
Front white is not the lights that are front white.
There you are. There you are, but boy, come here. Do 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 do.
There we go. It's these two. Found them. That took a minute. Big Rich has awesome job, Connor.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm correcting a little something,
It's
something.
alive.
There's a small detail I want to change.
Is it okay to power wash my 3090 Ti?
Yes,
Absolutely,
it is.
dude. I
Yes,
go
it
through.
is.
I have a sunroof in my car, and I go through a car wash, and I hold my graphics card through it like this, and then I just go through it.
Hell yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Is the cooler? For some reason, these lights are not syncing with the rest, but they all seem
Make
to
sure to wax it as well, of course. Gotta pay extra for that.
be
I want to
plugged
clean the tomb, fans, but the chassis doesn't let me. Oh no. I wonder if that's a limitation of your case then, if you're getting some cooling issues. Is it a very small case, like compact? Where do you get that Meta AIO? This is a deep.
It's a deep cool AIO,
Yep.
but they make specialty caps just for us.
Yep. So we have a partnership with them. They do branded product for us. So still very, very high quality. We love Deep Cool's products and their AIOs. Honestly, some of the best right now. That's a Walmart. Yeah. We just went down the road. Oh, your build was the Walmart pre-built. Oh, I see. Ooh. I know like 3 people in the world that bought those. Those weren't particularly great.
What'd you say? A Walmart AIO?
They did Walmart pre-builds for like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's that definitely would be part of why. I'm sure there is something that can be done though. Like it's not salvageable. Cooler upgrades are definitely easy to do. A lot of that is standard. And I don't think Walmart used proprietary motherboards. I'm pretty sure it was all consumer grade. So you should be able to either plop all that hardware into a new case or swap the cooler out for something practical. Kados is probably those CyberPower builds. They're actually not. The issue was Walmart went to some weird third-party seller thing and tried getting builds done through them, and they were just bad. Like they thought they could just mass-produce gaming PCs like any other product, and it did not go well. I think after like it got to Linus and it got to all the other YouTubers, they just were like, yeah, we're done making gaming PCs now.
Everyone
just got
shat on 'em.
roasted, yeah. And now they have iBuyPower, yeah.
done.
So they probably stopped making their own and just stock theirs.
We done.
Oh yeah, and then of course the backplate example.
Oh yeah. Let me. Where did I put that? Right there.
Yep.
Let me plug this in just to get it going.
Acer workstation with 2 GB GPU that I just slapped in there. Absolutely did.
Little plug right there. Easy to get to.
Boom.
What if April Fool's Day is just a big joke? It might be.
So this is the back plate. This is a bigger version of the back plate. That'll go right there. Puts a little example what it'll look like and some LEDs on it.
Indeed. Yep.
Meta PCs.
Older backplate, so diffusion is better on newer ones.
Yeah. This one's an older one.
It's also
this is
falling
like
apart.
this is like an example. How about right there? You can put it right there.
Yep.
With the black cable just hanging across.
However you want it.
This is just one of our example ones.
Might send a pic in Discord. Yeah, great plug for that. We do have a MetaPCs Discord if you want to hop in, talk tech, drop your PC builds, talk about all that stuff.
Just drop it
Feel
on the
free
ground.
to
And
go
I
on in
threw
there
it on
and
the ground.
have some fun. Thank you for the follow, Donut Lord.
Hey, oh, Donut Lord.
Do you have a website that people can buy PCs from? Yes. That is what we're here for. MetaPCs.com. We are a system integrator. We do custom PC builds, everything from ready-to-ship systems all the way up to configurator, water-cooled builds like this crazy thing that keeps turning off in front of me. We do it all. We do streams every Thursday just to show off some of the new things that we get in through the door. Sometimes R&D, sometimes customer builds, sometimes influencer projects, all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, you can head over there and check out what we have to offer.
Check it on out.
Check it on out.
Check it on out. Here, check it out.
And we're turning the lights to blinding.
Turning the lights back on. I'm just doing some cleaning, some organizing.
Back to blinding.
Blinded by the light.
Great, I see about picking one up. Awesome, dude.
Boop. Yes, sir. I love this case so much. It's so pretty. So pretty.
Don't worry, guys. When I get my MetaPC, I'll make sure to never clean it. There you go. As long as you
Love to
don't
hear
let insects infest it, which we've seen before.
Yeah, that happens.
What's a little dust?
A little bit of dust, no big deal.
Just a little
That's
dust.
normal. Normal dust.
When you have things living in there,
That's not normal, but it happens.
it's nasty.
It happens. Pew. Beep-dee-dee-doo. 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 Sweet.
Thank you, Plunder, for the exclamation point Discord, meta, all of that stuff. Oliver something, I couldn't read that fast enough. Thank you for the sub. I had to be like, what does it say?
Where are the in-person shops? Only in Arizona.
Yes.
We
Phoenix,
have
Arizona.
one shop. One shop. One chance. Blah,
One
blah, blah,
shot,
blah. You
one
got one shot,
opportunity.
one chance. Something, something.
Over on Kick, we're at 963 followers. We're getting really
That's
close
it?
to 1,000.
That's nothing.
Maybe in a
that's
few more
nothing.
streams, but we're on the front page.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good. And if we can get that a few more times, we might be able to get that up.
Dude, it's already 4:15.
What specialty graphics card backplates do you have? We can do custom images. We also have on the website, if you go through the configurator option, you can add the backplate. You can see our pre-selection of different designs. I think we have like 5 or 6 different designs.
The pre-selected ones?
Yeah.
Or the pre-designed ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like an
something like
anime, a space, some abstracts, some like leafy things, all kinds of stuff.
Leafy things. That one's just green, right? It's
Are
like
you guys in the
green.
Discord server? Yes, I am somewhere in the Discord server. Chris Designs. Yep. How
Not-
do I have to replace my water coolant? Water cooling with translucent coolants is recommended like 2 years. Solid opaque coolants or show coolants need to
Solid
be like
opaque.
a year.
Cool. Okay.
But if you're local and you do water cooled builds, we do offer that service. We can just bring it back and I'll take
You can
care
do a
of it for you.
has-been hotel custom one? Yes, we can.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to the has-been hotel, have you?
Is that here?
It was a joke.
No.
It's a cartoon.
Oh.
Has-been hotel. But I liked your answer though. I liked your answer.
Yep. Black, red, retro, space. Yep, all those options. Thank you. So yeah, we basically gonna wind down the stream there. System looks beautiful. Great job, Connor. Very excited for you to get this system.
Oh yeah. If you're still in here, Queen Patches, was that what it was?
Yes.
As Queens. If you're still in here, Queens.
I was about to say Queen.
I keep
Queen Patches
moving
if you're
around.
still here.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say just we'll probably be hitting either tomorrow or Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just gotta get it QC'd, tested, ready to go.
whenever, however busy Todd is over there with our QC, how the QC line's looking, it'll get up on there, it'll get finished up, and hopefully here. She has a Pilates now, but her better half is here. Yeah, my king.
Gotcha. We'll drive it down when it's ready.
Oh yeah, it won't be too long.
Yep.
Like I said, it just depends on QC.
Virgil says 74C on a 6700 XT hot or fine. If that's 100% load, probably not that bad.
Yeah, if that's like heavy gaming.
If that's on a stress,
yeah,
if that's on a stress test, that's fine.
100%. That's great on 100%.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, normal.
70s are fine.
The
How would
70s
you
were
do
fine.
a custom case for someone? You can you can reach out over on MetaPCs, and we can do a full case print, something like this. We can also have our artists come up with images for you. We made this design. We can do all kinds of other stuff as well. So let us know. Other than that, it's been a great stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We're gonna wrap it up there, and we will catch you next Thursday, hopefully, for another one. Hopefully not another. Well, it's gonna be another White MV5.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
That's if we get the card in.
True.
We might not get that card in.
That's true.
So
It could be
might not,
different.
and next week it might not be the exact same build.
Great. Some optimism then. Look forward to it.
Yes.
Alrighty, yo.
Alrighty.
We will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Adios.